Look what here it's telling. Created 7 heavens and of the earth. الأرض مثلهن. يعني the earth also it's 7 layers. I searched too much places to see how many layers is the earth, like the atmosphere. Everybody speaking something. It's 3, it's 4, it's 5, it's that. I made a big study and I found out how many layers it is. Here it's telling it's 7 layers, like the atmosphere. We will see this. I made the biggest study on this. We will see how many layers it is. You will count with me, okay?
If we could split open our planet, we would see that it is made up of various zones. The Earth is approximately...
Look, they are explaining the cores, but they are not telling how many layers. They are explaining.
8,000 miles or 13,000 kilometers in diameter from the North Pole to the South Pole. At the center, we have what we call the inner core. It is thought to be a solid metal ball about 750 miles or 1,200 kilometers thick.
Okay, we have the inner core. I will write down here. With the inner core, 1.
This center core is under extreme pressure and is believed to be at least 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit or 2,760 degrees Celsius. Surrounding the inner core is the outer core.
Okay, the outer core. Number 2.
This area is about 1,400 miles or 2,300 kilometers thick and is believed to be molten or liquid rock. Nickel and iron are probably the main elements of the outer core. Next is the mantle, approximately...
Okay, the mantle, number 3. We will write. We have 3 now.
1,800 miles or 2,900 kilometers thick. Geologists think that most of the mantle is solid rock. However, towards the top of this layer, there exists an area of hot, thick, molten rock. This area is called the asthenosphere.
Okay, right, number 4, the asthenosphere.
And above this area is the cool and rigid outer shell of the Earth, which we call the crust.
The crust, right, number 5. The crust is the vegetation where there is life. This is a layer also.
Geologists sometimes refer to the crust and the solid area directly below it as the lithosphere.
Okay, the lithosphere. We have 6 now. They told only 6.
As we take a closer look at our diagram, we see that on dry land, the crust is a mere 20 to 60 miles or 30 to 100 kilometers thick. The rock that is similar to the common rock, granite, makes up most of this section of the crust. And under the ocean, the crust is a much thinner layer of rocky material similar to basalt. This section of the crust is approximately...
Okay, they finished, and they told only 6 layers. But in the Holy Book it told it 7. Because the hydrosphere is a layer also. Put 7. The ocean is a layer. You know why? Because, I will explain to you, I saw if the ocean, it's called, what they call, hydrosphere. It's a layer. Elsewhere, they speak out of the hydrosphere. Why? I will tell you why, just to give you idea, but I don't want to take too much time. I told you 7 layers. Here the densest. Here less dense, less dense, less dense, less dense. The crust and the water is the least dense, just like the atmosphere. More oxygen, less, 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 less. You know? Because of this, the hydrosphere, it's considered a layer. We have 7 layers also of the earth. Okay, we made our point. We will see another thing now. Just a moment ago, we saw the sky which returned. We talked about it. But here it speaks the earth which cracks. والأرض ذات السطع. There is cracks in the earth. What does it mean it's cracked? We will see this. Cracks means the
Strip away our planet's vegetation. The Earth might look something like this. Now you can see the Earth's hard outer shell. And if you look closely, you can also see the shell is cracked.
The shell is cracked. Why? أرض ذات
The red
السطع.
long lines mark the places where the Earth's shell is cracked into tectonic plates.
The tectonic plates. The earth is cracked. If we didn't have the tectonic plates, it would explode.
Each plate carries a continent or an ocean basin, or sometimes both. The plates are moving at an average rate of 1 to 2 inches a year in a variety of directions, carrying continents and ocean basins with them. Here's why the plates are moving. Scientists believe material in the mantle.
No, here I will speak another subject of the magnetic field. Because it's hot here, it's turning like this, the magma, it's making the magnetic field. Like a dynamo, when iron and magnet turns, it's because of this it's making the magnetic
It's
field.
circulating much as it is doing here. The movement
How it's circulating, we will see now.
may be caused by heat within the mantle. You
Look,
can get an idea of how heat can cause a circulating movement by watching rice as
you see right how it circulates with the heat? In the Earth center also, the heat is circulating. This is the making the magnet of the Earth, because it's circulating.
it boils. What you see happening within this beaker is similar to what's happening within the Earth's mantle. As mantle material moves, perhaps only inches a year, it causes the plates above it to move as well. In some places, plates are moving in
Because it's turning like this, because of this the tectonic plates move.
opposite directions. They are moving apart. The area where 2 plates are moving apart is called a divergent boundary. In other places, plates are colliding. The area where 2 plates are colliding is called a convergent boundary. And in other places, plates slide past each other.
If they make like this past each other, this makes the earthquakes. You know? This makes the earthquakes.
This area is called a transform boundary. This is a cross-section of a divergent boundary, the mid-ocean ridge, located beneath the Atlantic Ocean. The North American plate is on the left, and the Eurasian plate is on the right. Scientists believe that as the plates move apart, mantle material called magma rises to fill the gap.
I will explain so that you understand. When the earth is moving like this, because the heat is like this, and this is coming like this, okay? And here, the heat, the mantle is turning like this, and this crust is coming like this. Here coming magma, it's making a new land. It's a new land, okay?
Magma is the name we give lava before it erupts from volcanoes, as it is doing here. The magma cools and hardens on the ocean floor, adding new crust to old. And as the seafloor spreads, North America moves farther away from Asia. The highlighted area on this globe shows where magma is surfacing between plate boundaries beneath the oceans, creating a mid-ocean ridge that circles the Earth. The ocean floor spreads in one direction on one side of the ridge, and in the opposite direction on the other.
Okay, we made our point. We will watch a small video, it's much clear what's happening.
It happens because hot rock rises, heated by the Earth's core.
You see what's happening? Fire turning like this, and it's taking this plate tectonic this side, and the fire this side is turning like this, it's taking the tectonic plate this side. Here, the magma comes, it makes, freezes, it's making new land.
Near the surface, the rock spreads in two directions and goes sideways. It begins to lose.
But the other side, it's coming under the second earth crust under it. And here the mountains make, because of this mountains are made.
Heat. Eventually, the much cooler rock sinks back down. Through this spreading process, the Earth's crust is very slowly dragged apart. And it's this that ultimately causes the continents to move. Where the plates collide, the rock on the seafloor containing carbon from the dead plankton is carried deep into the Earth. As it descends, this layer of rock is heated, so the rock melts, releasing carbon dioxide.
Let me explain this for you. When the land is turning the fire and the land is coming down, there is wood and something burns, carbons. In the heat they burn and they go up the mountain like a volcano. Okay? You understand, Mr. Avedis?
Perfect. Thank you.
And gas is returned back into the atmosphere during an eruption. The remarkable cycle is complete.
Okay, I gave you a small idea. This is very interesting subject. I will speak in the next chapter episode. It's very beautiful subject. Now, here telling the hour is near and the moon is cracked. انشق القمر. Nobody knows what's mean why, how the moon is cracked. We know the earth is cracked, but the moon in shock fell apart. It's putting apart. We will see this. We will check this if it's true. This is a picture of the moon. It's cracking apart. We will speak with the scientist now, what he's telling.